Historically, currencies were traded in specific amounts called lots. The standard size for a lot is 100,000 units. There are also mini lots of 10,000 units, micro lots of 1,000 units, and nanolots of 100 units. But units of what? Units of the base currency. Let's assume that you want to open a position on euro-dollar for a total amount of one lot. What's the value of one lot? 100,000 of the base currency, so 100,000 euros in this case. What if you want to open a mini lot on US dollar Japanese yen? One mini lot is 10,000 units of the base currency, so $10,000 in this case. Lots are extremely important in forex trading because generally forex brokers do not ask how many dollars you want to invest, they ask how many lots you want to open. So lots, together with stop loss and take profit, determine how much your potential risk and your potential profit are for your trade. So, how many lots should you open if you want to risk a certain amount of money for your trade? At the end of this lecture, we will be able to answer this question without any problem. Let's say that you want to buy euro-dollar. You have analyzed the market, you think that it has good potential to go up, and you want to place a stop loss of 20 pips and a take profit of 40 pips. In case you're wrong, so in case the price hits the stop loss, you're willing to lose $100, but no more than that. So you want a risk of $100 for your trade. How many lots should you open for this position? Now, the process of calculating the right amount of lots to open based on the risk you want for your trade can be quite complicated and time-consuming, but lucky for us, there are many free online tools that can make this process very easy and fast. My favorite one is the position size calculator provided by myfxbook.com. I will share the link in the resources for this lecture. Let's see how to use it. The first field is currency pair, where you can select the pair that you want to trade. The default one is euro-dollar, that is also the one that we want to trade in this example, so we leave it like this. Account currency is the next one. If you have your account in dollars, leave USD here, otherwise you can select a different one if your account is in a different currency. Account size refers to how much money you have in your balance. Let's say that you have $1,000 in your account, so we can insert 1,000 here. Risk ratio is the next one. This allows you to set your risk in terms of percentage of your account size. So if you want to risk 1% of your account, you can insert 1 here, and it will calculate the correct position size based on a risk of 1% of your account. In this case, we have an account of $1,000. If we want to risk 1% of it, it is $10. So the calculator is going to give us the correct amount of lots we have to open in order to risk $10. This button on the right side allows us to select the amount of money we want to risk and not the percentage of our account. So if we click on it, we can insert 100 here, as we were looking to risk $100 for this trade. The next field is stop loss pips. So simply, how many pips is your stop loss? We said that our stop loss was 20 pips for this trade on euro-dollar, so we put 20 here. Trade size is a bit more complicated, but in 99% of the cases you should leave it like this. We have seen that the standard lot size is 100,000 units of the base currency. A trade size of 1 means that we consider the standard lot size to be 100,000 units of the base currency, which is correct. It is like this with 99% of the brokers. Just a few brokers offer a so-called mini account in which a standard lot is 10,000 units and not 100,000. In that case, you should set the trade size at 10 instead of 1, but again, it's only if you open an account with a broker that provides a mini account and you specifically request it. So we leave this at 1 for our example. We can also check on MyFX book. If we hover over this, it shows that one lot is 100,000 units. Okay, so a small recap. We want to trade the euro-dollar, our account is in USD, so United States dollar. We have $1,000 in it, and we want to risk $100 with a stop loss of 20 pips. We are ready to click on Calculate and find out how many lots we need to open if we want to have a position like this. So the position size calculator tells us that we are risking 10% of our account, which is easy to understand since we are risking $100 on an account of $1,000. Then it shows that we need to open this position with 50,000 units, which is 0.5 lots. So the correct size for this position is 0.5 standard lots, or we can say 5 mini lots. We're going to have a look at the MetaTrader 4 in the next section, so we can see how to put into practice what we have learned so far in this section. But let's have an example now, so you can see where you need to insert the lot size when you open a new trade. Let's click on New Order. The symbol is correct, we want euro-dollar. The next field is Volume. This asks you how many lots you want to open. A volume of 1 means that you open one lot. We want to open 0.5 lots, so I set a volume of 0.5. I'm going to set a buy limit entry order at 1.04. We said that we wanted a stop loss of 20 pips, so 1.0380 here, while we wanted a take profit of 40 pips, so 1.0440. And this is it, nothing complicated. We can click on Place and open the position as planned. Again, don't worry if this is a bit overwhelming for you right now, because in the next section we are going to practice with all these concepts and I'm sure you will get familiar with them in no time.